Hello! Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Ailie and you are watching Makeup, Mystery and True Crime Tuesdays. So I asked all of you on Instagram what you wanted to see this week, if you wanted to see mystery or true crime, and you all voted mystery, so that's what we're going to be covering in today's video. I feel like the more research I do about Scotland, the more I feel like I've been living under a rock because there is so much stuff that I do not know about, which is ridiculous. As always, I will link all of my resources that I got all of my information about down below, as well as the makeup that I've used in this video. Today's topic is going to be about the fairy coffins. Yes, you heard me right, the fairy coffins. There's so much interesting information on this case, so if you do want to research it yourself, like I said, I'll leave everything linked down below and you can have a look, because I'm only going to go over the main topics because this is going to be such a long video if I was to go over everything. In June 1836, 3 boys went to hunt rabbit holes on Arthur's Seat, which is an extinct volcano in Edinburgh, and it's just east of Edinburgh Castle, I'm sure, which you can go and visit it. It's like a tourist attraction, so I've only ever passed it once. I've never been up it myself, but it is very huge, so if you're not very good at climbing like me, there's a good chance I'm probably never going to go up it. While the boys were rabbit hunting, they found a thin sheet of slate and they decided to pull it out, and that's when they discovered 17 tiny coffins. The coffins were arranged in 2 tiers. They were about 3 inches in length, or just over that, and they all contained wooden figures. All of the figures had different clothing on, and it appeared that the coffins had been placed there individually over time, as the bottom row was quite decayed and had like water damage and stuff like that. Then the middle row was a little bit less, and then there was one single one on the very top that looked like it had literally just been put there. So I don't know how long this had been going on for, but that is the current state of the coffins. Now, some of the coffins were actually damaged further because the boys decided to chuck rocks at them, as you do, which obviously destroyed them. If they were there for a long time, they would have been very fragile. Some sources say that the boys' school headmaster actually went to collect the coffins, which would explain how they actually managed to get where they managed to get, because there's no other sources to say that the boys took them down themselves or anyone else went to get them. His name was Mr. Ferguson, and he was actually a part of a local archaeological, I still don't think that's right, you know what I mean, society. And he apparently put them in a bag, took them home, and then opened the lids with a knife. They then ended up with a man called Robert Fraser, I hope that's how you pronounce his name. He was a jeweller on South Andrew Street. He actually displayed the dolls in his own private museum. And then in 1845, Robert retired, and the dolls were auctioned off for just over £4 each. And then after that, they actually ended up with an unknown person. They were never seen again until 1901. And then 8 of the coffins with their original dolls on the inside of them were donated to the National Museum of Scotland. I've just realised this story is actually really short, what I'm about to tell you, and I haven't done half of my makeup, so I'm going to skip forward, do that, and I'll be back. I am back. So, let's talk a little bit about the coffins and the dolls themselves that were in them. I'll try and find plenty of photos for you because I did see quite a lot, and I will put them in this video. So the dolls had carved faces, the eyes were open, which is a little bit creepy. They were all dressed in cotton clothing 5 of the coffins, numbers 1, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are carved with a square edge, and numbers 3, 5 and 7 had rounded edges, which some people believe that could be because multiple people had done this, or maybe they just decided to switch up their ideas. I don't know. This is still a mystery to everyone of why this is even a thing. Some of the dolls' arms were actually removed to be able to let them fit nicely in their little coffins. So that's nice, I guess. So let's get into the theories. The first theory is that they were toy soldiers with their swinging arms, flat feet and upright bearing. The second theory is from the paper The Scotsman. They claimed, well, their theory was that it was actually a part of witchcraft and demonology, and those resembled the people that they wanted to destroy. The third theory that I saw was quite interesting, and that was that they may have a connection to Edinburgh's body snatchers, Burke and Hare. It is said that because of the 17 people that they killed were dismembered, dissected, this may have been a way of them doing a proper burial for them. I don't know how much I believe that. A lot of people don't believe that theory because 12 of the 17 people were actually female, and most of the dolls, well, all of the dolls, were all believed to be male. So that's that theory kind of out the window. And that is the end of this video. So that is just some of the theories. There is a lot of other theories out there. I'm not sure what theory I believe. It's still a mystery to me. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation, whether you're creeped out by it or you find it really interesting. Let me know your theories, if you believe any of these theories that I just mentioned, or if you have your own theories of why the dolls were in little coffins and they were buried. If you like makeup, true crime or mystery, please subscribe. Let me know down below what other videos you want me to do, and I will see you in my next video.